Hey everyone, thanks for checking out this video at Seattle Coffee Gear. Here with Nicole and Allie. We are tasting some of the new Smith teas that we just brought into the website that we're really excited about. Do you want to take it away with some info about Smith?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this tea, Allie?
They're making fun of me because I did a lot of prep for this video. So I like to be prepared.
Which is great, and she always does, and that's why we love her.
Anyway, so Smith Tea is really cool because they mimic specialty coffee in a lot of ways. One of the ways being they're really transparent in where they get all of their ingredients from, and it's really high quality, and so it results in really unique flavors that you can trace back all the way to their origins, which is really cool. So they do a lot of really intentional things with their product, which I always appreciate, and it's really nice to have them alongside to, match the quality of coffee that we're selling as well.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
So they do a lot of really cool things just in general. Like we talked about how all of their little numbers have meaning, like their blend numbers usually mean something. You can actually look up the batch number from where your tea came from on the bottom of the box. And you can see if anything interesting happened with that particular batch. They make records of all of that stuff. And you can look up the ingredients and where they came from and, see what's inside of it. So
You can see things like, in seeing where it came from, you can get specific and see like particular farms. And it allows you to kind of ensure that the tea that you're buying is ethically sourced, which is something that we think a lot about in terms of coffee, but I know that for me, it was kind of a shift in paradigm to think about it in addition to
tea.
To think about it with tea too.
Yeah.
But tea also is grown in a lot of places that you need to kind of make sure that that it's ethically sourced and that workers are being paid a fair wage.
Yeah.
And there's a fair price for the tea leaves. So that's really cool too, and is a nice mirror to a lot of the specialty coffee that we offer as well.
Absolutely.
One little thing that I love about it is obviously when you're making teas in the sachets, there's a little bit of that waste. All of their sachets are biodegradable. They don't use any glue or staples when it comes to hooking on the string, hooking the tag onto the screen or the string. And I love that. I'm a big tea drinker, and it's sometimes hard to find that. A lot of it's held together with glue and staples. And yeah, so this is it's really high quality. Really high quality.
It's cool too if you're like, I'm sort of new to drinking loose leaf tea, and if you're in that boat, for me, like bagged tea has always just been like, it may as well just be powder in the bags. I've never paid attention to what is in the bags at all.
Absolutely.
So getting into loose leaf tea, you need kind of a setup for that. You need a scale to weigh it. It's a lot like brewing pour over. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that at home, but then also have an option of whether it's at work or if I'm at home and I just want to brew something quicker. These Smith teas, the clear tea bags are nice because you can see the leaves inside of them, and it still gives you a connection to what you're brewing in the same way that you would get from a loose leaf.
Absolutely.
And you can see they do such a great job of like making it clear what ingredients are in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun to explore alongside loose leaf tea too.
Absolutely. And like we cut open some of their tea bags here, and you can see like the pieces, they're like actual huge chunks instead of like just like the leftovers. It's like very intentional what they put in here, so I think it's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I shop loose leaf at a local market that is like has really, really high quality tea, and this tea looks like what I get from
That's
there,
awesome. Yeah.
which is really neat.
Yeah, and
awesome.
to find that in the sachets is very rare. It's normally like the powdered up.
Right.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Just like leftovers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not, this is just really pretty, and it's fresh, and you can smell it's fresh. The scent to tea is just like, it's incredible. I love it.
Yeah.
I say we drink them.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's brew them.
All right. We'll be right back after we get these ready.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay. Hang on.
That didn't work out.
No.
Try
You're
again.
supposed to do that before.
Take two.
And we're back with these Smith teas to try.
Yeah. We brewed them up. They're all ready to go, and so I'm just going to pass out. Usually when you're doing these tea tastings, you would like scoop out a little bit. Let me not give you too much. I want to taste it too. So we have the little spoons. Do that for me.
And this one's the Rose City.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually named after the Rose Garden in Portland.
And this is
cool.
from Portland, Oregon. I don't think we mentioned that earlier.
No, we
This
did
is
not.
where they're from.
Yeah.
Where Smith is from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very earthy, green, peaceful.
Yep.
Reminds me of like sitting down at dinner. I just want to green tea at dinner.
This is good. I love tea.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't supposed to use my spoon. It's fine.
It's fine. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, were you slurping?
Shooting.
Oh, I missed it.
I won't use my spoon to refill my cup. Sorry. I just got
This is how
excited.
Allie drinks her tea. No, that's good. I really like that.
Yeah.
I like
I
that
do
too.
too.
It's very earthy.
Yeah, definitely very earthy and like, but not like overly grassy, you know, because some green teas are really, really earthy, but it's still got like a sweet note to it. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
what that ingredient
Yeah,
is.
no, you're absolutely right. Oh, sorry.
The
It does have a sweet taste to it.
it's really interesting too to try their different their different teas of each kind. So like their different greens to see what ingredients are the same and what are different and how the taste changes from blend to blend.
Yeah. This one is my favorite.
I have
Oh, that's very
a glass of this every single night before bed. I'm not even lying. Every single night I have a glass of this. I love this Meadow. It is
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, and it's a like a herbal tea, and it's got like chamomile flowers in it, and
Yeah.
rose petals.
Yeah, it's really a step beyond like a normal chamomile tea that you might just
Yeah.
buy at the grocery store.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
Which is really excellent because I think sometimes I, for a long time, have thought of chamomile tea as like the tea I should get if I'm starting to feel sick.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's not necessarily
No.
something that I would want to drink all the time for just the flavor. So this one though is like so good and has just enough extra flavor there that it's not just like a standard chamomile.
And the smell of it is
Yeah.
so good. It's just like while I'm making it at home and I'm pouring the water in, like, I mean, the smell is just like wafting up to you more than any other like chamomile
fragrant,
tea
yeah.
I would ever buy at the grocery store.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
so good.
I think it's those pink rose petals are in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
they like have this like extra sweet note to them,
Definitely.
Yeah.
and they mentioned they love using those, and I don't blame them. Rose is like is a fun ingredient for tea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for trusting me to be your dispenser of tea today.
All right, this is British brunch.
Yes, this is a black tea.
Ooh, it's been a long time since I've had a black
Oh
tea.
yeah, it's been a long time for me too.
That'll warm you up.
It's kind of like their some of their greens are like this too. It's very much what you expect out of a black tea, except that it is just better than what you normally get from like grocery store teas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that it tastes so much better, but still retains a lot of the same notes that you would get out of. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like it tastes like a fresh coffee almost, like the same
Yes,
kind
I
of
was
experience.
gonna say the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like something about it is just it tastes really.
But we
satisfying.
like have those coffees that, you know, have the hints of tea. I feel like this is what it tastes like.
Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. That's totally
really
and I think it's a
good.
similar comparison you can make to like you can go to the store and just buy a bag of medium roast coffee that is just generic brand and you might enjoy it enough in the morning when you have a cup of coffee to get you woken up, but it's not as good as if you get something that's like a really sort of standard tasting specialty coffee
Yeah.
blend that maybe
Absolutely.
still just has those classic coffee notes. That's
Yeah.
kind of what this is like from a tea perspective.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
They're just really fun to try. Every time I try it, I'm always like impressed with the quality of the tea, and I
Yeah.
always enjoy it. And I've been really excited to bring them on, and I'm excited to keep having them. And
Yeah.
we hope you love them too.
Yeah, and hopefully we can bring more flavors on. They have a lot
Yes,
more available.
They certainly do, and I would love to see us bring more of those
Yeah.
on and different offerings and stuff. But this is our launch for them, and we're excited to have them. Check them out on our website and our retail stores too. I think they might have
Yeah.
some. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions. I think that's it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.